Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and you join me here once again in Bristol Airport. Well, a vaguely SimAirport style facsimile of Bristol, which is more or less coming to the end of the series, not the end of the airport. No, the airport, of course, will carry on for several more years on the assumption that flying to places is still something people will do. Anyway, we've moved on a couple of days. And you may remember at the end of the last episode, I was saying I want to do some more negotiating, but I want to play a little bit more like there's so many people here. I don't know where you've all come from. Probably, yeah, you want to come from this big flight up here, this TUI. Yes. Does it tell me how many people unloaded? It doesn't. It doesn't. I think it does when it turns up. But once the boarding gate, once they've departed and the boarding gate opens, then you don't see that incoming number. Right, so what are we talking... No, sorry, it's at the end of the last episode. I was saying I would like to get into some more negotiation. This time playing a little bit more hardball with the airline company, rather than sort of giving them something just so obviously good for them that they accepted it straight away. Of course, this is going to be a little bit more difficult because I'm not the kind of guy who does play hardball. I'm very much more a conciliator. I like to engage in compromise and collaboration rather than facing down and getting all adversarial and stuff. But we shall see. So what we did at the end of the last episode is add a couple more flights to the TUI contract. In fact, they're this very airline themselves. So that took us up to our total of 8 flights from TUI. Here we are, we've got 8, which means this negotiation button here is available to us, so we can add another flight or 2 in. Though I am slightly concerned because they do offer fairly large flights where I'm going to fit them into the schedule. There are gaps, but remember I do only have the 1 runway, so getting all the flights in and out on time is something, and my security and ticketing areas are working quite well. They could probably cope with a few more passengers, but we shall see if they can handle a large influx. Okay, right, so a couple of things I've done while you were away is I noticed that my fuel business was doing very well and I was getting close to exceeding the capacity in my fuel tanks. So I added a 4th one down here. So we've now got 360, was it? It did tell me up there. Come on, hover over it and tell me. 360,000 litres of fuel now, and I've done a bit more playing around with the drop-off zones and stuff up here. I would have thought this drop-off zone here would be quite popular because it is very close to the ticket agents area here, but it's not. People still generally arrive here at this first one or this second one here, which I've actually moved down a little bit to make it more separate to the first drop-off point. What I think is happening is that everyone boards the first bus that comes in, which goes to this first drop-off point, and then the second one goes here, and it's the third bus that goes into the car park area here. So by which time, of course, most everyone has already got on a bus. They don't need to use that third bus. If we look at our transport capacity here, as you can see, we are well above our sort of passenger need. Now the yellow one is the one we're interested in, particularly in this respect. That's the departure demand. Yes, so we don't want particularly new flights. Yeah, early mid-afternoon. What's our schedule looking like there, to be honest? So we're looking around here. Yeah, we could fit one in there on gate C1. But yeah, I'm thinking later in the day might be possible, or earlier in the morning. We seem to be coping quite well early in the morning. And just one little thing, I noticed this while I was playing through yesterday, is if we go back and look at yesterday's schedule, not tomorrow, yesterday, it's a completely different day. You'll notice here, yeah, I had a flight, which was I think the 8th TUI contract I signed off. They left late by 16 minutes, and apparently they were 1 passenger short. However, if we look at my perfect ops, oh, you beggars! Honestly, I would not lie to you. When I finished off that day, when it turned over midnight into the current day, day 107, that said yes. And I had a $12,000 something reward. And I thought, that's odd. So I'm sure somebody missed their flight. And yes, they did. Maybe it takes a little extra time to calculate. Oh, that is annoying. But at least that's more accurate. That is accurate now. Okay, so everything is looking good so far today. We're currently at 11:02 a.m. Yeah, have we got any particularly large flights going through today? I don't think we have anything really big. Yeah, they're mostly of the order we're familiar with. Perhaps a few more in the 150-ish kind of area, but nothing much above 200 certainly. Okay, so let's get into those negotiations. Let's look at our airlines here. We do, before we start that, EasyJet here, who I did the last negotiation with, and we've now got 10 flights from them, and we've given them a shop, we've given them a first-class lounge, we've given them offices and everything that they demanded. In fact, does it? Conference rooms, yeah, they get a share of the store and the cafe, and that, yes, they got us a gate and an office and a flight crew, not first class. You don't get first class on EasyJet. Me, what a ridiculous idea. Yeah, so I'm satisfying all their needs there from the negotiation, and I've now got a 100% rating from them. Awesomeness, awesomeness. TUI are currently at 70%. Yeah, they're really happy with me. They've got 2 reps already, but they are just your ordinary sales rep. So we've got one there I employed recently. You're with the finance VP. And there's another one here, another sales rep there. What I was thinking of doing, because as it says here, the chief financial officer can increase the amount the airline is willing to pay in negotiations. I like getting money in. Maybe it's because I'm pretending to be a businessman. I don't know. Yeah. So it's difficult to tell because the COO, the chief operating officer, will mean that every facility I give to the airline, or every facility I have, has a greater positive effect on the airline. So that's a good thing to have as well. I could have them both engage in negotiations, but that seems a bit overkill. So I think what we'll do, we'll assign you to to TUI, and we will put on EasyJet. Yeah, yeah, I clicked the reps button. That's why. We'll give you the COO. That's right. So you've still got 2 reps. You've got an ordinary sales rep and the operating officer. Right, so the finance officer and 2 sales reps are now sort of connected to TUI. They've got 3 reps, and look at that, my rating has already gone up to 75%. They just love me communicating with them, and they trust me implicitly, which is cool. Now, they give me 3 types of possible aircraft: the 737, the 767 and the big 787, which is the largest aircraft type the Bristol Airport will support. There is an Airbus that the real Bristol Airport can land as well, which is a particularly large aircraft. I can't remember what number it is, to be honest, but I don't think any of my airlines have it. Certainly none of the big ones that I'm dealing with anyway. So let's get into negotiation, shall we? Okay, so set the number of planes you are looking to negotiate for, set the time block for them to arrive in, and make sure your airport has the right facilities to serve them. Do we want large, or I think let's go large. Let's see if we can cope. Let's try and stretch our facilities. So we want 2 aircraft. Okay. And what time slot do we want them to arrive in? Okay. EasyJet aren't Now, I'm just thinking here, each airline has a preference. Ah, okay, right. So the higher the score, the less it will cost them and you. Okay, so they don't particularly want early morning, which is fine because Bristol Airport doesn't really do early morning. So that's okay. PM, AM, or can I call up my flight management? Can I get you out the way? Oh, not really. Oh, how far can I move you out the way? That's about it. So we've got, I think we've got AM slots. Got an AM slot, we could put you in there, and I think there was space. No, I can't. Oh, there we are. I think there was space in the afternoon. Just about, I think. So, it's a pity I can't select two. I think AM is probably going to be the better for me. Yes, okay, we'll go AM for these two new TUI flights. So let's call them. Okay, so what do they want? They don't want first class lounges. They do want a flight crew lounge. They want 2 offices. Huh. They don't... Oh, they want an XL gate. Ah. I could do that, actually. I think. We've got 2 XL gates. Yeah. Yes, B1 is already exclusively used by TUI. And the other gate, I've only got 1 flight anyway on, which is Lufthansa. So I could give them gate B1. I could give them that XL gate. That's fine. Yeah, that's good. I don't want to give them 2 offices. They can have 1 and lump it. Stores, conference room. They want conference room. I could do that. Does it tell me? Yeah, they want. Sorry, yeah, they wanted 2, as you can see there on the right-hand side. I'm offering 1. I will offer them 10% of the cafe and 5% of the shop. I want a minimum loading of 20%. Yeah, and a breach penalty. If this is the penalty I will have to pay. No, I'm not having that. No, that 45,000. Yeah, at most. Runway fees. I wish I could remember what my runway fees are at the moment. Terminal fee per passenger. I think that's okay. And daily fees. This is a supplement. Oh, let's say I want 4,500 from them as daily fees. Okay. Yeah, well, okay, apparently I typed in 4,000. Did I? I can't remember now. I was thinking 4,500. Yeah, I think that's good. Now, I wasn't noticing this. Did this go up or down? Did it get cooler or did it get warmer? Do I want to give them a... I have got space in the terminal building for another flight crew lounge, so I could do that. Yeah, okay, let's send that offer. Oh, it does tell me what my existing deal is here. Ah, of course. Yes, so my runway fee is 900. So I'm upping. Yeah, so these fees are getting a lot bigger. So I'm getting a lot more money from them by offering them if they give me 2 flights, which seems kind of odd. Give me 2 flights and I will charge you more for those. I don't know. Is that how airline negotiation works? I wish I ran a real airport. No, he doesn't. Right, let's send this offer off to them, and they will get back to me within the next day. Right, so let's carry on running our airport then. Oh, they've accepted our offer. You got robbed. Oh, for goodness. Oh, no, that was me thinking I was being tough. I was playing hardball. Okay, right, so we've got 2 new flights from them in the morning. They are large flights, aren't they? Yes, yeah, they're not the extra large, that's fine. Good. Right, so do I have office space here? I do, actually. Should I have them sat close to the EasyJet people? I could do, couldn't I? Right, what we'll do is we will clone this existing sales rep office. Where's my clone key? There it is. Let's highlight you. Put you in there. Okay, what I'll also do actually is turn off the overlay, because it just gets in the way. It's unnecessary really, so I don't want that on there. There you are. And that looks good. It's a bigger office than our sales rep gets, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, we'll just call that an office. Office, office, office. Where's office down here? No, office. Click on it. There you go, man. There you go. That's you done. Okay, and they wanted a flight crew lounge as well. Did I give the ones? Thought I gave a lounge to EasyJet, or did I not? Oh yeah, that's the EasyJet flight crew lounge. That's there. Yes. Do they want it next to the arcade? Though, to be honest, I'm not sure I've seen EasyJet flight crew go in there. I don't have much space upstairs really. I think, yeah, if we put it along here. Right, can I then clone this here, turn it around a little bit, oh it does, it slips in there perfectly. There you go. Right, and let's put in some walls. Yeah, that'll do, and we'll put in some nice doors. What sort of door is that? We'll put you in there. And we'll see, that's still got the wooden floor. Oh no, it takes the carpet as well when you clone a room. So we probably want to put the other flooring in there. We'll see that when it's done. Okay, so if I hover over that, it tells me what we need to do. Go to the airline. The airline's missing some negotiated facilities. That's right. Is that office ready yet? It is, so I can assign you to TUI. Excellent. And look, the EasyJet man's already in his office. That's nice, isn't it? He's hungry and he's bored. I have actually put a few more of these vending machines in here in the admin building so that the executives don't need to they tended to wander out to the main terminal building for some reason to deal with their hunger and toilet needs, which is very odd because there are facilities in that admin building. Right, how's our flight crew lounge doing? Oh, that's fine. Oh, I should actually label that as a flight crew. We don't particularly want the ordinary passengers hanging around in this luxurious area. Are you going to leave? Come on, buddy. You're going on a Wizz Air flight as well. You should... No. We're going to assign you to TUI. That's that done. Are you going to say TUI at some point? There you go, it says TUI. I could put their sign on there as well. I think I've got a sign for TUI. Yeah. There we go. Although, to be honest, that's the EasyJet sign there is largely to get customers to realise this is the EasyJet store as such. Yeah, they don't need a store particularly. Right, let's see if we can get these flights scheduled. Right, let's actually pause the game. Right, so these are large flights. So they could come in down here. Right. We have got that Aer Lingus one. That I think we can move further into the morning. And we'll bring this flight in here. Okay. You're a 767. How long have I given you? 2 hours 40. Gosh, that's a long time. If we move the Wizz Air one out a little bit to there, say, then I can make you 2 hours 40 as well. Now the C gates are walk to remote gates, so they should be faster to board than the extra large gates up here, which are bus gates. So you need to catch a bus from the departure corridor here to get to them. Okay, and this one here, we could put it on the extra large gate here, B2. We could do that. I think that's the easiest solution here, so we'll slip you in there, and we will give you a 3-hour turnaround. Again, just perhaps to account for that extra delay that might be incurred by trying to fill them with through the buses rather than walking to. Okay, let's actually, what I'll do. Oh, that's an Aer Lingus one, isn't it? I can't. That's early morning, so I can't move those around. We've got 3 TUI flights, 4 for flight. Okay, there could be 4 TUI flights. Struth in there. What if we let's move this round a bit. If we put I'll put it put the Wizz Air one there and move the TUI one out a bit later. Let's do that. I think otherwise we're just going to have an airport full of TUI flights, which isn't. I don't know. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so you're turning up at. Does it tell me? I have to click on it. 10 o'clock, and you're 10:10. I think yeah, that could work. Okay, so we've got the flight scheduled for tomorrow. How does my capacity look? I'm still okay. I'm still okay. We don't need more buses. What are we waiting for here? Go to the airline. What's missing? Oh, they do want a conference room. Sorry, I completely forgot that. So we'll give them this extra large gate. This one here, assigned to. No, it's not assigned to. It's airline exclusivity. Assign it to TUI. There you go. Go away. And they do want a conference room as well. Okay, now I had blocked this space off here for conference room space. We could give them a tiny conference room here, couldn't we? Next to their office. Actually, I'm wondering. Should we put a door in there between the office and the? Is that no? That's the EasyJet conference room there. Yeah, we could put a door in there, couldn't we? A little sort of adjoining, connecting door, is it? What do they call it in a hotel? Yeah, where you have rooms next to each other and you have a door between them. You just hope that the occupants of the 2 rooms actually know each other when the door's opened. What am I looking for? Doors. Doors. That's what we're looking for. George Doors. No, not George Doors. Yeah. Yeah, prize. No prizes if you get that reference. If I say prizes, someone will want to take me up on that. A glass door or a modern door? I haven't got an orange door, have I? No. Well, we'll assume this is frosted, shall we? We'll stick you in there. And what I'll actually do is we will dezone that. We will put a window in there and we'll put the wall in there. Can I put a wall in there? Oh, wall. Click it, there you go. And then I can put this wall down there. Oops, and then demolish this wall so it's a slightly bigger and more sensible size for a conference room. That's what I'm thinking anyway. If you get my drift. Okay, we'll dismantle that wall. There you go. And what do we want in a conference room? Something like that, I think, will do. Yeah, we'll clone that. These are all very much the same, aren't they? I can't put you in there till I've finished building. In fact, I think that room is smaller than that one anyway. So, oops. Come on, guys, let's finish this building malarkey. That's it, that's office. And you're going to be a conference room zone. That's it. That's good. And I can assign you to TUI. Excellent. Right, and we have satisfied all their requirements. And it's only 9 o'clock in the evening. How's today's schedule gone? It's looking very good indeed. Excellent. So we just need to worry about tomorrow now. Now, tomorrow we are going to see an extra 2 large flights from TUI. And what I thought I would do as a kind of wrap up to this episode, to this series, is enable something that has been turned off throughout this entire 30 odd episodes. If we go into the options, go into gameplay, there's an option here called random events. Now, I'm not entirely sure of this, and I should have checked before I said anything. I think this only means fires. I think the only random event that we have enabled in the game at the moment is fire. Rather, there's nothing like security alerts or, you know, terrorist attacks or criminal attacks or anything nasty like that, or people dropping down dead because of, you know, viruses or food poisoning or something. So I think we've only got random events. I'm going to turn that on and see if my beautifully designed airport will cope. Okay, we've gone into day 108, so how did we do yesterday? We made nearly 200,000 in profit. Awesome. Our perfect ops bonus? Yes, 8 grand for 40 perfectly departured flights. That is splendid. And I can actually pay back a bit more of this loan. If we take another 50 off that. I mean, my credit rating is good and I'm profitable. I don't need to worry about that too much, to be honest. But it's nice to keep the bank happy. Oh, something else I did while you're away since the last episode is I tinkered a bit with these walkways. They just weren't working properly. Some of them were being used. I think the exit walkways were being used by the arriving passengers, but the departure walkways going down to the boarding gates weren't being used. Or one of them was and the other was being totally ignored. So I think the issue I had was that when I drew them initially, the departing passengers sort of came down, say this one here, which is past the entry point for the queue. And I think that sort of gave the AI a bit of an issue, saying, why would I go beyond the queue when I've got to just turn around and come back again to get to board my aeroplane? And I think I had them organised so that the departing walkways, look at that, they're so busy, were actually the further ones away, which I think again disincentivised the departing passengers. But they do appear to be working better now. Obviously the arriving passengers are really happy to use the walkways to get out to baggage claim, and departing passengers, they arrive more intermittently. There's not huge great clumps of them. Can I call them a clump of passengers? Is that the appropriate is it group now? What's it? There's a name. Is there a name for the name of a group of things? I used to have quite a good vocabulary, but then I just start forgetting words. Yeah, so whatever a group of passengers is, we're going to call it a clump. A clump of passengers. Oh, look at this. Loads of lovely passengers. Okay, we arrived 23 minutes earlier. We've got over an hour to go, and we've already got 150 of our 169 passengers on board. This is working so very, very well. Just want to check this drop-off point up here. Do any passengers turn up here? So if you watch the buses go past, there they go. 1, 2. There's what? Yeah, he was the third bus. Why? What's going on there? At least one security zone. What? What? What's gone? What's happened here? Oh, there's a fire! Excellent. Right. Okay. Where is the? Oh, there's the notification. Left click to go to the. Where is the fire? Okay. So this probably means the end of my perfect ops for today. I'm not seeing a fire. Oh, there it is. Awesome. I don't think I can hide. Can you? You can't hide the icons. If I come out, press B to hide the UI. If you didn't know that, press B hides the UI. It's all in the key bindings. If I turn off the, where is it? Yeah, turn off the overlay names. I don't think you can turn off those exclamation marks. We can do that. And there we are. The airport has fire. Another bit of a screenshot, just in case. Love it. Right. Okay. So what is actually going to happen now? Why have these got exclamation marks on them? Oh, press B. Sector is evacuating. That's good. Oh, so the whole upstairs is evacuating. What's going on down here? What's going on down here? You're pursuing the pickup zone. You're an arrival. So why aren't you going through those? What are you doing? Oh, can you not get? Oh, is there? Oh, hang on. Where's the fire? Oh, it's here as well. Oh my goodness. Does it go all the way up? Oh, there isn't any building up above that. So, how do I deal with this? What's it? Does it tell me? Fire trucks are on the way. Oh, no! Oh, for goodness sakes! What is that fire truck doing? I can't build roads, surely, along here and get him. I need to be on the ground floor to build road. Let's do that. It's not going to be built in time. Am I going to lose my entire airport because this bus is in the way? Oh, for goodness. Oh, there's... What are you doing? Oh, are they trying to honour the... Oh, the fire's gone out. The fire has gone out. Okay, yeah, everything looks good. Okay, I don't think we saw any firemen rushing around dealing with it. It's a bit of a shame, you know? Oh, I don't... This is annoying. Oh, there you are, you've gone. Oh, okay, good, right. How's our schedule looking? Not good. There's some... Okay. So we did leave a little bit late and we were one passenger short. That was at 8:53. That might have been affected by the fire, so that might not be an issue with my systems, as it were, with the design of the airport. So we may need to carry on till tomorrow to see if the airport can cope with that. Right. Well, that was slightly disappointing, possibly because of this bus here getting in the way, possibly, of the fire trucks. I don't know what all these people are doing here. Why are you hanging around down there and not going upstairs? Oh dear me! There's bit of a crush of security. But to be honest, after a fire, you would expect there to be some degree of disruption to the airport operations while it deals with it. So you're just going to start boarding soon, I think. Or maybe not. You've got an hour and you've got nobody boarding yet. Or is that you? I can never remember which gate does which. Yes, that is you. So you have got people on the bus. They're being boarded there. Okay. You might be running a little bit late, my friend. Oh, and the standby gate is now in operation. Wow, yes. But I think we coped with that quite well. Yeah, I'm happy that the team has risen to the occasion. Kept all my passengers safe. Yeah, you see, people coming in from the car park use this door to get down here, and they often end up coming all the way down here to the EasyJet desks. But I've not yet seen anyone actually get off at this drop-off point, which is slightly disappointing. No, it's more than slightly. It is very disappointing. But I guess maybe we're just not getting that number of passengers. I was thinking of doing something else just a moment ago. Oh, yes, I know. Yeah. When you go into Bristol Airport, there is an express drop-off and pick-up point sort of in this area of the airport, kind of, where you're supposed to park for 10 minutes to pick up or drop off passengers. It used to be free for 10 minutes, and then at some point last year or at the end of 2019 they actually decided to charge you a whole pound, a £1 fee, just to enter that express car park. And that so annoyed me, because the real short-term car parks and stuff cost you sort of £3 for 20 minutes and then £5 for every 10 minutes after that. It's extortionate. So I was thinking of putting a third and final pickup point down here to represent that. So maybe that's what we will do. So we will build, we're going to come off here, I think, go down there. This fence is this fence going to be an issue? Because we're going to have to breach it there, aren't we? Yeah, and I do not want to breach my security. So do I need to put more fencing in? I think I might. So if we put some fence down there, yeah, then I can break this fence here, because there's no way they can get. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I think that works. I think that works. Now let's dismantle this bit of fence here then. There you go. Oh, and that bit there. And the road will... Oh, I need to wait for the fence to be demolished, don't I? Okay, we'll do that. What's going on here? At least one baggage claim. Hang on. Another fire? It's not... What? What is going on here? Have I got another fire here somewhere? That's where the last fire was. Have I got another one? Oh, no. No. Oh. I deleted that fence before this fence was built. Oh, no. The man is an absolute blithering idiot. Oh, no. I will make that urgent. I know that. I haven't... Ah. No, so the whole airport is now totally insecure. I am such an idiot. And I know... I mean, I think I uploaded recently a security tutorial video. And one of the things I said there is be careful of doing this sort of thing. Demolishing the boundaries before you put new boundaries in place. Otherwise, passengers, clumps of passengers, will just go straight from the outdoors into the airside, or vice versa, and totally ignore security. Ah, darn it. Okay, well, we're fixed now, I think. Yeah, we're fixed. Right, now go back. Go back. Oh, Okay, right. Let me work this out. So we're going to want. We could actually remove this bit of fence here, because that's just unsightly. So we'll get rid of that bit of fence as well. I could have got rid of that, not affected anything. That's an irrelevant bit of fence. And we'll put sidewalk along there. Put in our sidewalk. We might as well have it going in the whole length of the building there. I mean, I've got the money to spare now, despite having an appalling day. And we could have our road going in a little bit, and then we'll come down, and that could be our drop-off point there, I think, and we'll rejoin the main drag there. Pickup zone, and we will place you down there. Splendid. Oh, I'll turn the don't need that anymore. We'll turn that zone naming thing back on, because that is quite handy. I find it handy anyway. So yes, there you go. Yeah. So I think we will draw this episode to a close here. We now have, I think we should have 42 flights flying out of Bristol Airport. We've made new deals with TUI. So we've got specific deals with 2 airlines now, EasyJet and TUI. We have dealt with a major security incident, a fire breaking out on the south terminal, or the south, whichever end this is of the terminal. I'm going to call it south because obviously down is south. We had a major fire which we've dealt with, and we've somehow managed to get some people away on their journeys. Why is that rubbish bag there? Why are my janitorial staff not keeping up? You're going to pick that bag up. Why are you not picking that bag up? That is definitely on the ground floor. Let's have a quick look before we wrap this up. I really should not get distracted when I'm doing the wrap up. The janitor patrols, and this is the departure, the arrival corridor is what we've called it. So yeah, that is definitely within, I mean, it's right next to point 8 on their route. So I don't know why that janitor was ignoring it. I am very annoyed. Very, very annoyed. It's not as if our garbage zone is... No, it's not overloaded at all. Yeah, we're just over half full of the capacity of that zone. Okay. Right, as I said, we will leave this episode here. Well, we've gone into tomorrow. So let's have a quick look at how we actually did yesterday. We made a profit still of 57 grand. We spent a fair amount of money on... or what did we spend money on? Oh, building the new pickup zone and stuff, and the new offices, and a flight crew lounge for TUI. So that cost us money. Our perfect ops bonus, we didn't quite achieve it. 318 passengers missed their flights. And 11 flights were delayed by more than, is it 15 minutes or so is our window? Yeah. I mean, considering we had a fire in the airport, I think that's not a bad result. We will look to do better today. But you're going to have to wait for the next episode of SimAirport to see what happens there. And that, I think, really will be the last episode in this series. So, if you've enjoyed this one, it'd be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Even better, though, If you've got any thoughts, ideas, recommendations, criticisms even of what we're doing in the game, it'd be awesome to hear from you. Just drop a note into the comments box below. And of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now. And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in SimAirport. Until the next time, bye-bye for now.